Lasse, what is happening in this episode?
We are going to put our own stainless steel manifold in our daily driver with the Holset HX35 MFS Turbo.
Okay, and
how much power you think we are going to have?
How much did we have with the hybrid?
Was 340 horsepower.
So I guess you are hoping for a little bit more.
Yeah, a little more. Quite much.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about making the manifold? It was quite a long process.
Yeah, at first we had the drawings for the flanges, T3 divided flange there, and the exhaust flange.
It's pretty impressive part, but we need to look carefully for the EGT to not raise over 80 degrees.
Do not raise over
really think so?
800 degrees.
Really think so?
80.
Yeah, for this one.
Hello. It's time for the commercial break. It's about carvertical.com and you will get a history report of car which you're maybe buying. Use the code TDB to get 20% off or go to description and link below. You will get 20% off. We have here an example car. It's a Mercedes E-Class and odometer. It's rolled backwards and it has been damaged. And here's plenty of pictures. And driven only 550,000 after rollback. So a little bit more. But this information will give you Car Vertical. So use the TDB coupon to get 20% off or the link in description. So yep, back to video, thank you.
And with 3D scanned the engine bay without the manifold and turbos, so we know how much space there are.
Yeah.
And then we scanned also the turbo. We are going to have there fitted in the 3D software on the computer, everything. Look at we have enough space on everywhere.
Okay.
And then we made a drawing to the manifold.
And now we got these are the first batch from the of the manifold and now we're gonna fit it.
Yeah, we send the drawings to the cast like a brand who make the cast manifolds and they just make it as we had. Make it drawings.
What about the turbo? Could you show the turbo?
Yeah, I could.
The turbo charger we're gonna use.
Yeah, it's a HX35 MFS.
Looks like
this. So with the billet wheel, it's a 58mm compressor inducer and the HX35 60mm extruder turbine.
And of course, we're trying to show the installation as good as possible.
Yes.
What do you think will be the hardest part of this? I mean, we have the exhaust manifold, that's easy. We have the turbo, it's easy. But for the guy who wants to install it, what's the hardest part?
Right now, we try make it as simple to customer as it could be, because we won't make ready-made oil lines, but you can just buy from our website, blacksmokeracing.com, and all that kind of stuff.
But they are not ready yet.
Yeah, not ready yet, because we have just the manifold and turbo there.
Yeah.
It's time to start to develop everything.
Yeah.
And you will see here how we done it.
Great.
But what we have done, it's a 12 model the turbine housing, T3 divided flange, and we have tried several the holding parts to the wastegate. So we are going to use an internal wastegate, so we don't need as much space and not as much modification.
Yeah.
And like turbo piping is more simple because we are doing a compound setup later on.
Yeah. I think in the when we filmed earlier of making the and the scanning, we also showed the bigger turbo, which is going to fit in the one setup.
Yeah. But it's the next step. We will start with only this one turbo.
So if everything works out as we want it to, then we will only need this internal wastegate.
Yeah, hope so.
That would save a lot of space.
Yeah. And see, it's a lot simpler to assembly for everyone.
Yeah. You don't need the like we have in the race car, the custom, mega custom piping and
it needs also a lot more space and a lot more really hot parts in the engine bay.
Which is not ideal for
this kind of
yeah. Okay, let's get to work.
Yeah.
This one is the hybrid.
Yeah, it's a 47mm comp inducer. I think we will make a video also with a 50mm compressor. How much power we can get with it.
Okay.
Might be quite interesting one.
So this was able to produce, as we saw in the last video, it was able to produce
340.
340.
I calculated from the stock turbo sizes, and the percentage upgrade is quite close. So I think that 340 can really be maxed out, this one.
Okay. Let's put it next to the new one, or the 35.
Yeah.
You can really see it's quite a lot bigger.
But the differences in core, turbo core, is a lot more than really the wheel sizes.
But it is a bit bigger.
Yeah, it is. And there is a lot more to upgrade on this one.
Yeah.
Can go to bigger and bigger wheels.
And this one is now on like exactly the stock place.
Yes.
So
fitment is quite easy. You can just bolt it on there.
Yeah.
So it's an easy upgrade.
What else, like when changing to this one, what else do you need to like take off? Of course, you need to loosen the turbo and the intercooler and the exhaust pipe.
Yeah, and the exhaust manifold.
Yeah.
And fit a new one. And then the downpipe, you will modify the boost pipes.
Yeah.
And the whole oil line need to be making new ones.
Yeah. What about electrics?
This have electric control, but the new one doesn't have, so we need to make a software where we disable the turbo control.
Okay, so it you also need to map the of course you need to map for the new turbo, but you also need to map the electronics away.
Yeah, it's quite simple thing, just on tune. Okay. So contact us, we can make it to you.
Okay.
This tool is very handy in this.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain with a normal tool this.
Yeah. Finally.
Stock manifold.
Yes. Euro 4. As you can see.
On this one we added one hole. Yes. Would you care to explain?
Yeah.
It's one too many.
On the drift car we have had problem. The manifold want to be like a banana. Plans on it.
Yeah.
So it's going like this one.
Yeah. So here is an extra hole.
Yeah.
What do we do with that? Like, where do you put it? Of course, you want a bolt there, but there is no hole in the engine block.
Yeah. You need to fit the manifold there and then drill hole. It's a 6.8 millimeter hole and then make an 8 millimeter threads ahead. But I think this is not necessary. You can go also without. I just made it because on drift car we thought why always the leak problem is on the first cylinder. not in the 6th.
Yeah.
So I think the difference is here we have one extra bolt because it's an easier flange.
Ah, we don't even have that on the race car.
Yeah, but this is why it doesn't leak there, because this bolt is hold. So I make also one to there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it fixed all problem.
Okay.
After that we doesn't have had any leak there.
But probably for like 400-500 horsepower, it's not necessary.
Yeah, but on like if you are going to big combo or big power, then I recommend to make this thread also and use not
Yeah.
here also. It's like a one support more.
Yeah. It fits nice. We wanted the smaller turbo to be as low as possible. I think in the older clips there is some talk about this, but
Yeah, we won't have it as close engine and as down as it could be. And also, of course, we need to have a space to air intake and stuff like that. But we'll see if we can fit the stock the air filter to there, because on this engine the stock air intake is quite good. The filter here is a really big one.
Yeah.
So I think it's not needed to upgrade from this.
yeah, if you look at it, it's big.
Yes, I hope we can fit this also, but we'll see. I don't know yet. Yeah, the filters here is quite big.
Yeah.
So, like upgrading some K10 filters, it's not any bigger than this one.
No, it's not.
So I think it's just good to use this one.
Yeah. Also, this one, I think the filter we replaced in Dyno.
Yeah. Quite cheap filter.
And
But,
big.
yeah, and big. It's a good. I don't know why to upgrade. Because it's not an upgrade.
Yeah.
Only like if you need to have different look or something,
Yeah.
then think about. And with the combo, there is not space for this, so need to have some other one.
This is the stock one.
Yeah, stock
from,
one.
On turbo side.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some models have this aluminum
Yeah.
and other ones have a plastic version.
Okay.
You have to look what you have, but this one is much stronger.
Okay. So if there is a plastic one, some kind of update is recommended.
Yeah, like going with the Holset, I think the plastic one is going to explode. 3 bars of boost.
And what about the clamps? This is Mercedes stock, right?
Yeah, this is the stock one.
And you have to pull it with works like this.
Yeah, just pull it like this. But you can connect it without pulling this.
Okay, so it's just like pressing it together then.
Press and then this one jumps and it goes right
in place.
But when removing, just pull this up. This one comes loose and then just pull it back.
Great.
Let's take the downpipe off.
Downpipe next.
Yes.
The other bolt was already loose.
Yes.
Test fit. Yeah, let's see how it fits.
Yeah. The heat protection seal is on the way. Almost there.
Forward.
Yes. You need a friend to do this.
Oh.
Easily.
And the final will of course be with studs and not bolts. Because now this is really hard.
Yeah, it's a test fitting.
Yeah. It will have studs and not bolts. Oh, it's extremely close to the alternator.
Yes. You can
But it
see.
fits.
Yeah. Lasse has made a really good model. 3D model. as you can see, there is still space for the boost pipe.
Yeah, even that.
Yeah.
That is actually a perfect fit.
Perfect angle and everything.
Yeah. It's like completely on top place.
I hope it's quite easy to make the holes between this, yes.
Yeah, they are that close. You can see it on the lower side and on turbo side there.
Yeah, here is
So
a
it's just a
aluminum
90.
V-band. And
Yeah.
here is a stock boost pipe. So we will make
Just a 90-degree bend and then
yes.
yeah.
Let's test if we can make it a sleeper.
You can put the
Yes, hide all the power.
the stock plate and stock filter.
Quite good. I doesn't develop that. I just hope it fits.
Lucky mistake.
That's actually really good. You can't even see it.
Good.
For inspection.
Yeah.
Turbo in German.
What about you told Lasse that we had to test quite a few of those what's it called? Wastegate controllers. What is it called? Wastegate clocks.
Mounting points.
Yeah, mounting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, mounting bracket.
Yeah, mounting bracket.
Yeah.
With the first one,
Can't move. With the first one we had, can't move enough the compressor housing because it was like too close the housing, and the housing is smaller on this side than there.
Yeah.
So it was the boost pipe was needed to go up, but the Turbo Technica find a better one to us. So now we can use a position what we wanted to.
Yeah.
It's really good. And look like there's also enough space to alternators. Like
Yeah, that is
1 to 2 millimeters between the. It's
2 mm clearance is enough.
yeah, it's enough.
It's still clearance.
we
Yeah.
tested it out, and this one starts to open at 2 bars, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
And is fully open at 2.5.
Okay.
It will be good with the composite, I think.
Yeah.
But maybe now, without another turbo, maybe we bleed it or remove it and open it only with the exhaust pressure. We will see later in this video.
Yeah. You made a oil return prototype.
Yes, and all pressure line.
Ah, pressure line also.
Yes.
So these are now prototypes, right?
This is almost like the final product we are going to sell. It fits straight to the original place. I can show you. Right here. Just plug it in.
We can also show on the engine that we have sitting. This is kind of the place where it goes. Not kind of, but exactly.
Right there, and just put bolt in. And
So, does this mean you need to cut?
installation.
Yeah, easy installation. But does it mean that you need to cut the stock
Yes.
one?
This is made from stock pipe, so you need to cut stock pipe. We can give me some measurement where to, and
How
then
much?
Yeah, how much? Yeah,
And also you need to bend it a little bit
yes.
Okay.
to the left.
And then we send the cell this part, so there is that like the bushing, what to tighten.
Yeah. Basic fitting.
Yeah, 40
other than-
centimeter oil line and then connector also to this side. I think we will use a threaded Army Navy connectors on those. This is just a prototype, so
Yeah,
I think it fastly.
What about return line?
It's just a prototype.
Yeah, it's a prototype. Yeah, we made
This thing you welded in a few minutes here.
Yeah, we made a flange turbo, and this with the stock oil return
Okay.
place. So I can
saw
close it.
All the steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just the wastegate
Wastegate.
is quite close there. So
Yeah.
just like this, and then 2 bolts up to turbo.
Okay. How will it seal?
Quite well. Here is a rubber piece.
one.
Yeah.
So that one is stock.
Yes.
You can use that.
Yeah, this is a tight
Tight fit. Okay.
And then it's also tied to there.
What about installation order? I think this looks quite. It's quite.
It's a little bit tricky.
Could you show that? Like putting the manifold and turbo.
Yes.
Yeah.
First you had to put turbo to the manifold.
Okay, so you bolt it on the table.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Easiest way. And also use the sealant. What's that called? It's
We recommend to use the Loctite 5900.
yeah, that's the same that we use in race car.
Yes.
Yeah.
It have working really well, so we will use it also on this.
So you mean no
metal gasket.
Yeah.
no metal gasket?
No.
Okay.
Because they already blow up. And it's not a good thing. You get a big hole and big exhaust leak.
Yeah. So Loctite 5900.
Yeah, I think many basic sealant work. The heat resistance is not really as good. It's like 200 something degrees Celsius.
Okay.
But when you really heat it up to 800 degrees, it like blow to really, and then it's really tight one.
Okay.
We have never had a leak or drift car with this one, so I really recommend to use like this.
Yeah. Okay.
Also Lasse welded this part to
Yeah,
EMP.
back pressure measurement.
That is not needed.
Yeah.
It's only for prototyping.
We need to have all data, so we can also then tell to everyone will buy this one. Yeah.
Pressure.
I think the basic idea is that we figure this out now and we get it working perfectly, and then
we can tell how it works and how it needs to work.
Then you don't need to worry about EGTs and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah, let's finish bolting the turbo.
Yeah, tightening it up.
This is the tricky part.
Okay.
You have to grab the turbo like this in the W211 and then
Okay.
bring it down, rotate it and get it right here. And then just a
I'm
moment.
sorry, I'm probably a little bit in the way.
Not at all. It will fit, but it's tight because the turbo sits so low. Like this. And there it is.
Yeah. So put the sixth cylinder first and then
Rotate it a little bit.
Yeah.
That's because of the wastegate. It's hitting the alternator.
Okay. So it's quite a tight fit, but doing like that, it will fit.
Yes, it will. Tuo kamera lähellä.
I guess you have the torque spec in the arm.
The Milwaukee is set to 25.
Okay.
Nyt on meters. Yep, there it is. Do you hear it?
I did not.
Why?
That's your elbow snapping.
You are not a mechanic, I see.
No, I'm not.
Up.
Yeah, the turbo is on the place. And now we are going to put the pressure line.
Pressure line?
Yes.
Yeah. You can't see anything here, but it's the same place as we showed on the other engine.
Do you have a washer?
Is that a 6mm bolt or what in the block?
Yeah, M6.
M6. And on the turbo side there is Banjo.
M12.
Yeah, 12mm 1.5 millimeter.
But that will be included in the set with the turbo.
Yes, of course.
And
yes.
the manifold.
Yes. Not if you buy only turbo,
No.
but if you buy the oil lines, then it will be included.
The exhaust manifold, you mean?
No, I don't mean. If you buy exhaust manifold, you get exhaust manifold.
Yeah.
If you buy turbo, you get turbo. And if you buy the oil lines, you get all you need the oil lines. Yes.
That is also quite a nice fit.
Yeah, perfect fit. As always.
As always.
I'm not lying.
As you see, it's developed to compound setup, so we have a space to another turbo.
Yeah.
Do not need to modify.
And now to the return line.
Return line.
Yes.
Is it? It's easier to put from below.
Yeah.
Probably only option. Jack.
Yeah. Then you can also do it with. But why not? We lift it up when we have the tools like this.
Yeah. Yeah, and there we have the turbo from below.
Yeah. First we have to put the rubber sealant.
The rubber, in the
To the block, hanging block.
Yeah.
Then the return line. Just put it to the sealant and wiggle a little bit.
Yeah.
No need to use any lubrication.
Okay.
And there it is, you can film right there.
Yeah. And also
The sealant to the between the turbo and the return line.
gasket, yes.
Slide it in
Gasket came with turbo when you ordered it.
Okay.
like this. And we recommend to use these. What are these called? The base.
Hex bolts.
Yeah, the hex bolts.
I don't know if they are called that.
Easier to screw those in.
It's quite tight place between the turbine housing and the compressor housing.
Yeah.
The second one.
Here is the hex cable. I think it's Allen key.
Allen key.
Allen key, yeah. This guy.
So that is now the prototype return. It's quite close to the compressor housing, but I guess that's no problem.
It's because it's because of assembly clearance.
Okay.
So now there is space to tool.
Okay. Yeah, of course. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to put the
Second bolt in.
Of course, it has to be like that.
Like that.
Okay, so now it's only the exhaust left.
Yeah.
Oil lines are done.
Yes. Also the turbo boost line need to be done, but we are waiting the V-band connector to turbo.
Okay.
So next up is the downpipe. We started with the stock catalyst part and cut just it's 20 centimeters.
Yeah.
So now it fit to the V-band. Of course we don't have flange, but now it fit there. Okay. So we wait to get the new V-band there and just cut enough space to the V-band and weld it. Then we can use a stock downpipe with the catalyst.
Okay. We have got, I think, maybe 100 comments that we are leaving horsepower because of the downpipe.
After the last Dyno runs, we made a little testing, and we doesn't get any more boost without the downpipe. So I think it's not limited there. And we will now show also with the whole set and charts where is really the limit.
Okay.
With the stock downpipe.
With the hybrid, updated hybrid turbo, this stock downpipe is not limiting anything yet.
Yes.
But now we will see how it works with the Holset 35.
Yeah, and over 400 horsepower.
Yeah.
We will see.
We will see.
Later on.
We will test it.
Yes, we will.
On the installation part. Like this.
Yeah.
As Lasse said, we have to cut a little bit like this this much and weld the flange.
Well,
the
the
V-band.
flange for V-band.
Yeah, each Holset's own V-band.
Okay.
It's not like regular.
And what is plan?
Right now is to go drink coffee with some resting star.
Hello! I have some parts for you.
Parts for us.
Yeah, quite the big ones. Now I can see that when you are building engines, you are not doing only one engine, you are doing actually quite many more.
We only build 3 at a time.
Yeah, you have 3 shafts in my car.
Okay, great. That's good. Yeah, coffee.
Yeah.
See you.
Okay, it's I think minus 20 degrees.
It's at 24 degrees.
Minus 24 degrees.
Yeah.
Next up is Dyno session.
Yes, with the Holset.
Should we show the under the hood? Nothing
Okay.
to see. You can't see anything.
Yeah.
Stock filter. Ah! This is, I guess, temporary solution. I guess we have a proper silicone hose coming for this. Yeah.
We have ordered a specific custom silicone intake piping, but it takes a month to come, so
Yeah.
this is only solution right now.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
It feels like normal taxi ride.
It is a taxi.
Yes. You could never tell it has a big turbo from inside.
Yeah. Nothing special on sound. It feels really good. The throttle is like a stock car. No any problems.
Yes, let's activate the Dyno mode. First, get outside temperature. Key in the position 1. Outside temperature. 3 times this reset button. And you hear the beep. Then up arrow and rolling test. This cluster talks Germany.
Yeah.
Ein. And then back and power off and start the car. Now we are in the dyno mode. And manual mode. So we can use the 4th gear.
Okay. And 4th gear only.
Yes.
Lasse, you put gauges for exhaust and boot pressure, right?
Yeah,
Manual gauges.
yeah. So we know what we are doing in the bull before seeing the results.
Yeah.
Now we can get the boost pressure to dyno graph.
First run.
Yeah.
On software side, what is going on?
We have a 145 cubic millimeter software inside. And the vastigate is set to 2.5 bar boost. So we'll see.
That should give.
390 horsepower on hub.
Okay.
We'll see.
We will see.
Yeah. So vastigate open too early, so we get only 2.1 bar boost. It gives 288 horsepower at the hub. So around there, we will take the vastigate boost line now off. So it open only with exhaust pressure. So I hope we get around 3 bar of boost. So now,
Fan belt.
yeah,
Will we fix it?
we had a 3 bar of boost, 390 horsepower at the hub. So around there, I think. we started run at the 2000 RPM. So we get 1 bar on braking. Braking just 2000 RPM. Quite good, I think, to daily driver. We should start a little bit later, so we get more boost, so we get the torque up earlier. Was now 680 Newton meters at 3000 RPM, and more injection quantity, more fuel.
What's plan?
We add fuel, and we go. Now we are going quite close limits. So
Pump.
yes, so we make little upgrade. We remove the piston from the rail pressure regulator.
Yeah, we can show it when we do it.
Yeah, just removing it now.
What did you call it? Quantity control?
Quantity control valve. I said rail pressure regulator, but correctly here is the rail pressure regulator, and this is a quantity control valve. So here is quite small hole. It's a difference. Some models have a smaller hole than others, but we remove this piston so it have more space to flow. Yeah. Here you are. So, looks better.
Quite a bit bigger.
Yeah, it flows from there, and then here is a 3 holes where it flows through.
Okay.
And what this valve, it closes this line, so it makes higher pressure before. This is going to element, making a high pressure. This line, so it closes it, and then it have a more back leak, and it doesn't make like a work.
And after this upgrade on the 400 CDI pump, the next step is to add a second one.
Yeah, it's coming.
What are you up to with the logging?
We log the oil pressure, engine RPM and fuel quantity, so we can check that it works as intended.
Ready?
Yep.
That was quite a blast.
Yes, it was.
What happened?
The boost pipe blow off.
Okay. And I guess now we have boost.
Yeah.
What was the problem?
Problem was not enough tight clamps on the boost pipes.
Yes, but why didn't we have pressure before?
Yeah, the air intake looked like it's limiting a little bit.
Yeah. So we took it off like this.
Yeah, just want to make a testing how it's pull up without the filter on air intake.
And there was quite the difference.
Yeah, but not that on power. It was just more boost.
Yeah. And what is plan now?
We try now take the downpipe off and see how much it affects. It can be limited. We have a stock exhaust on this car.
Yeah.
So maybe we will do some cam and head upgrades and then a new exhaust to this one.
Yeah. I guess that's next.
Yes.
But first let's see how much it is.
Yeah. It's quite nice colors here on the exhaust manifold.
Ah, gold. Oh, it looks great. I feel like the turbocharger is working quite good.
Yeah, it's boosting up really well. So we had quite good torque on 3000 RPM.
Yeah. And it wakes up even before.
Yes. If you take start on 2000 RPM, it gets a 1 bar booster, so it's quite good.
Yeah.
Really drivable. On the traffic also.
Better than expected.
Yeah, much better. Quite interesting thing that turbo doesn't want to cool up without the downpipe. So here you have two grabs. It's a boost, this yellow line. This was the first one we did today. So we have a 2800 RPM. We have there 1.7 bar boost. And now, without the downpipe, we get same at 3500 RPM. Of course, now we get more boost there.
Hello guys, that was our daily driver's next upgrade. It was with Holset HX35 MFS, stainless steel, our stainless steel, exhaust manifold, intercooler, bigger intercooler, our street injectors, 400 CDI pump.
And I think the billet coupling also.
Yeah,
For sure, of course, every time.
For safety.
And actually it was totally stock, the exhaust.
And I think Lasse, with I think we got better results with the downpipe than without. Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite big difference.
I think it's quite good.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah, it's a automatic transmission. Often it's a little bit bigger losses than with a manual gearbox. But we don't care, we just get enough power to burn tires.
It's a lot of fun.
So, and you can buy all these parts from our web shop.
Yeah, actually the stainless steel manifold is on pre-order right now, and I think guys need to be fast if you want one, because they are going fast now.
Turbos are in stock.
Yeah.
Intake pipe is coming.
Yeah, we had the quite bad looking intake pipe.
Yeah, but we have developed a new ones from the silicone.
Yeah.
And it's coming to be a custom silicone hoses. Include the engine breather to the intake.
And it's quite impressive when you pop up the hood. It looks totally stock.
Yeah, you can see.
Because the turbo is like under the exhaust manifold, so
Yeah, and also under the whole intake.
yeah,
Like the
original.
fresh air intake.
Yeah.
But one thing that we did realize was the fresh air intake actually was limiting.
Yeah, but we'll also remember that we had the bad intake pipe.
Yeah.
It's also one thing on that.
And also the filter was not good. Yeah. We checked that after.
Yeah, lot of carbon in it.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's it. What do you think? What is next?
I think we have done something.
Yeah, that one is next.
Yeah,
Now we're aiming to the 600 horsepower.
yeah.
What we are.
I think we should try also with the one single turbo.
One single turbo and ported head,
Yeah.
and then
Street cams and
Street cams and then the
harder valve springs.
wall springs.
Yeah. And after that is a combo time.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah, this one is fully ported.
then with two turbos.
Yes. It's gonna be good. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.